channel. I'm Matt, this is Mark's Mods. Now today guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on what is going on with the channel at the moment. There is going to be a few changes going on about what videos I'm going to be doing in the future and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd do a little video as a catch up just to keep you all informed of what's going on. So we'll start with the elephant in the room, which is Eaglemoss. So obviously I was doing the Ecto 1 and then I was also doing the wooden Titanic and I was doing the Delorean by Eaglemoss. Now we know that hopefully a company is going to step in and has bought like the rights to these models, but licensing is going to take a long time. It could be months, or it could be up to a year before we even hear about what's going on with these models. Now I do intend to finish all three of them. So the Ecto 1 I am planning to finish. I'm planning to finish the wooden Titanic, and I'm planning to finish the Delorean. I've got a lot of time invested in them and money as well, and it would just seem stupid to just not carry them on. I'm only, I think it's about 3 issues away of finishing the Ecto 1, so there is that. And the Delorean, I bought many mods for it as well, so I want to finish that. And I want to finish the wooden Titanic because I want to finish a wooden build. I am planning on future wooden builds, but that's way down in the pipeline. What I am going to do though is I am going to move them. I'm going to move them out of the way until we know what's going to happen with them. That is only obviously to make space for new models that are coming in. So we've got the Spitfire. I'm waiting on my last 2 issues for the Spitfire on that one. I mean, that's been displayed downstairs, so it's not really one thing I'm going to display up here. Plus the fact the base is just way too big for this room. It's only a very small box room is this that I'm in. Yeah, the Spitfire is going to be ending very soon. Like I said, 2 more issues on the diorama and that finishes. The Ecto 1, like I said, is 3 issues away from finishing, so that's going to be finishing soon. And we have got quite a few new models that are coming in place as well. So I'm going to need storage space for them. I'm not going to move the Delorean. I'm not going to move, sorry, the R2-D2, the X-Wing, or the Millennium Falcon, because that's just my little tie back to sci-fi, which started the channel. So my plan is that I will move the Ecto 1, I'll move the Delorean, which is down here. I don't know if you can see that. Delorean's down there. I've got the wooden Titanic. I'm going to put them into storage for a little bit now. I'm going to finish the issues that I've got off with the Ecto 1, sorry, the Delorean and the wooden Titanic. I'm going to finish them off and get them up to date. I've got up to 94 with the Delorean, and I've got another 2 packs to do of the wooden Titanic, which I plan to sort of finish them off, which means there's going to be a lot more room in here to display the future models. We are going to be, obviously we're definitely going to be carrying on with the Titanic from Hachette. I'm really enjoying that model right now, and if you notice, we've now got a draw for the Rossi bike as well, so that's something we are looking to do. I have got my first 2 issues, which I can show you. Give me 2 secs. So we've got issue 1, which is that. I mean, I know they like to give you a little bit to do in the first issue, but something major. But on this issue, we actually don't do anything with. We just store it away for a later date. We do have something to do with the issue 2. But that's going to do with this Perspex piece here. That's going to be going on to issue 1. So not much to do on that one. So what my plans are is I'm just holding back on that until I get my next lots from D'Agostini. And then we're going to start this build on the channel. All being well. So we're going to continue with that. Now the Lamborghini Miura, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. Obviously that's from Agora, and that's I get parts every 2 months for that, and that is simply because obviously I'm on the 24-month plan. I can't afford a 12-month plan on that one, because I mean all the builds that I'm currently doing I pay for them by myself. You know, it's not one of these things where a company sends me models to build. It's models that I build, you know, on the channel and I pay for myself. So the Miura. Now, I've got enough issues to, I think it's the end of August. I think I've got another issue on the Miura, but I'm going to have to wait till October for my next pack. So there's going to probably be a bit of a pause on that one until my next pack of the Miura. Obviously we said about the Spitfire, that's actually going to be finishing very soon. We also have the Volkswagen camper. That is coming along lovely. We're still a bit in the honeymoon period of the camper where they're sending us nice bits of it to do. And I'm looking forward to getting down to the nitty gritty, starting the chassis, starting the engine on this build. So we have got that as well. The other one we have got is the Bismarck. Now, I'll be brutally honest, I'm struggling with the Bismarck and my mobility issues. Basically, I'm trying to do this build and it's just not going right. It's just falling apart in my hands, basically. Now, I've reached out to another modeler, another YouTuber actually, and he's a fantastic YouTuber. He is, he's basically John builds iconic military models. I've reached out to John and I've said, look, John, can you finish my Bismarck? Can you do it for me? Which John has agreed. So we're just sort of arranging a time where he can come and collect the Bismarck. And that's going to continue on his channel, which is really exciting because I get to watch a model of mine being built by an absolute expert in the field of modelling, which is John. So that's what's going to happen with the Bismarck. So what I'm going to do very soon is I'm going to clear out what I've got the Bismarck so I can pack up ready for John to come and collect. And then that's going to be going off to him. He's going to be doing it on his channel. And there is quite a bit to do on the Bismarck. I was only up to issue 47, so there's about 93 issues left to do on that one. I do have packs, I think it's 6, 7 and 8 as well to go with him, so there's quite a lot still to do on that one. And it's just probably going to be a case of changing the shipping address so that the packs for the Agora go to John instead of come to me, and then I forward them on, which would make more sense really. So yeah, that's what's going to basically happen with that model. I've got to admit, it's beyond me. It's beyond my skill set now. When I started it, I could do it. I was struggling a little bit, but when I started it, I wanted it because of all the detail. I wanted it to do it because of, you know, I wanted to challenge myself on a build like that. And I normally don't turn down from challenges that I set myself, but I've got to admit, defeat when defeat, and if I carry on, it's not going to look like a Bismarck. It's probably going to look like a Bismarck at the bottom end of the sunken in the sea, to be brutally honest on that one. So I reached out to John. John said, yeah, of course, I'll do it. So he's going to be finishing off that build, which is fantastic for John, and it's fantastic for me as well. And I'm really excited to see it being built by such an expert on that one. So again, I'm going to have to move that out of the cabinets and into some storage for when he comes and collects it, because I don't want it to get damaged. I mean, I was in the middle of issue 47, and I literally had to stop, and that was a couple of weeks ago, and I just haven't had the heart to look at it or deal with it since. So yeah, it's one of them where enough's enough. Defeat is defeat, and I just cannot do it with the mobility issues I've got with my shaking hands. Stuff like the Lamborghini Miura, the Spitfire, it's big chunky parts, and I can deal with that. I can deal with screwing bits together and stuff like that. But when you're talking about really, really fine photo etch, that does take me to my limits of what my body can do. I still don't know what's wrong with me. I'm still under a neurologist, so I don't know what's causing the way things are. But yeah, it's just the way things are going to have to be in the future. I just cannot do highly detailed models again. So I have to build models that I know I can do. So like the camper, like the Miura, which are the 2 new models on the channel. I know I can do them. I know I can work my way around them because they, you know, they're screwing together. They're not gluing really fine detail. So that's the decision I went on them. So basically that's the update of the channel. So probably by the weekend, the look back here is going to look slightly different. It's not going to look different a lot, but I need to make way for new part works. I need to make way for new stuff, and I just don't know how long the wait is going to be with what happens to the Ecto 1, the Delorean, or the wooden Titanic. I know we have been promised that that it's not a promise, it's more of an assurance that, people won't be left with unfinished models. Yes, I can download the STL files that the kind people at the modders have done, such as like Powerwork upgrades, Mr. Fusion designs, etc. I know I can do that, but the problem is I was one issue away from what they've done. So I've done as much as I can do on the Ecto 1 for now. I thought I could do the rear light bar, and I thought, hang on a minute, they've sent me duplicate issues here for a rear light bar. And so I started building the rear blue light bar and realised that it was the issue before that, which was the gurney stretcher, if you're in the UK, issues that I had. So it's not something I can finish and put on the car at the moment. So that's why that is going to go into storage. The DeLorean is going to go into storage, and we're just obviously going to have the current builds that we're doing on the channel at the moment. Like I said, they are going to get finished. I'm not giving up on them or anything like that, but I need to make room. There are 3 unfinished models there that are taking up a lot of space in here, and I am tight for space. So I just wanted to sort of give you a quick update on what's been going on. I know I haven't been doing my Sunday vlog, which has been for a while, and I'm thinking this Sunday about, doing one, and I can answer questions that people might need to ask about what's going on with the channel. I am going to be looking at focusing on Patreon a bit more now, and I'm also going to be sorting out channel membership as well. So you can become a member of the channel and get the perks and everything that Patreon do, if that's easy for you. I don't have many Patreons. I never really push Patreon on people, but I really want to do some more work for that one. So that might be Patreon only live streams where I might do, say, the wooden Titanic, and we just sit there and build for a bit, or it could be something else. But it's just one of the things that's going to start changing on the channel, that I just need to put a little bit more effort into it. I still love doing YouTube. Do not get me wrong, I love doing live streams. I do love doing my videos, even though I'm always going, oh, got to edit. Editing takes the longest. It really does. It takes the longest amount of time, but it's ultimately worth it if I can get a good quality video out there for you guys. So that's basically a quick update on the channel. I am going to be working more on Patreon. We are going to be putting a few of these things away, but hopefully they won't be away for good, and we will return to them in the future. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little catch-up video of what is going on with the channel. Like I said, there'll be no more Bismarck videos on my channel, but please, I will put in my community tab when the Bismarck's going to be done with John Bill's iconic military models. That will be posted, so you can continue watching the build as it goes on. So that's my little update. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're still enjoying the content on the channel. I'm just me doing myself, and I always say when I put in the description, I'm just an average guy that loves building models, and that's the way it has been for about 3 years since I started doing YouTube. So anyway, if you like this video, you might not like it. Some people might not like it. But if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. Put my thumb in order there. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe. It really does help out. And hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future posts or videos on the channel. But guys, I say this every night, and I say this every time I do a video. Stay safe, and bye for now.